Oh, summer. It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it? Grilling out, lawns being mowed, and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
Welcome back to another video with your boy affaqb. I hope all you guys are doing well, enjoying lockdown. I mean, not really now because we're slowly easing down lockdown here in the UK and keeping safe, still wearing your masks, all that good stuff. Today's video, I wanted to specifically talk to my people going on to university, college this fall. As someone that just graduated recently, I feel like I have some advice that I would like to pass on to the people that are currently about to embark on this incredible journey. And I want to help you guys. I want to provide some value to your life. So I feel like even if you guys take away one thing from this video, it's just to be extremely focused and tenacious. So let's get into the video. I'll be sharing 7 pieces of advice which I personally think that every fresher, please leave a like if you do like this video, subscribe to my channel. As I keep on saying, I'm just getting started. We're gonna be making a lot more content, and let's just say, let's go. First piece of advice that I would give to someone that's just starting university, is in their first year, is you are the average of 3 people that you spend or hang around with. What I mean by that is, if you hang around with people that are unmotivated, unambitious, don't have any goals in life, then that can rub off on you. There's a saying, misery loves company. So make sure that you're very selective of who you give your time to, your energy to. Make sure that you are constantly investing in relationships which better you as a person. Surround yourself with people that are not only smart, at the same level of thinking in terms of being passionate and motivated, but also share similar morals and principles in life, because the synergy will definitely impact you, not even in your studies but outside of your life as well. Second advice that I would give, or second piece of wisdom, is, this doesn't even just apply to university, but I would say this applies to life in general, is do things that make you uncomfortable. You might be watching this and you're an introvert, you don't really like being in social gatherings, obviously not now due to the pandemic, but once things do get back to normal and you do have a choice to attend events and network with people, go for it. Attend as many networking events as much as possible. Go to that house party, go to that society event. Put yourself out there. You might discover something, you might meet people and develop relationships which you might have never, if you hadn't taken the initiative. So always push outside your comfort zone. I wish I had done this more in my first year. I was very secluded, just very focused on my studies, which is hilarious now to think about, because I've done really bad in my first year. But yeah, make yourself available, man. Put yourself out there and the right people will come. So there you go. Another key tip I would provide is network outside of your subject. You might be studying business, you might be studying medicine, engineering, anything. Don't just hang around people within your subject area or department. Make sure you interact with people from other subject areas. Get to know them, as you never know, when their relationship might be needed. There's been so many stories of people making networks with people from different subject areas, and down the line they've had to change careers, and that specific person has been super helpful. So always keep an open mind. Don't just feel like you need to hang around with people that are doing business or people that are doing medicine. Open your horizons, be very open-minded, and surround yourself with people from different subject areas, etc. The fourth piece of advice I would give is to only compete with yourself. Going to university, you'll be surrounded by people from all walks of life, from different countries, different ethnicities, and everyone operates on a different level. Some people are smarter than you, some people are not as smart as you. Your goal at the end of the day is to make sure that you are giving it your 100%. Don't worry about the next man. Worry about what you have going, okay? I heard this quote back in the day. I'm just paraphrasing, but the quickest way to derail yourself from where you're going is by focusing on someone else's path. So focus on yourself, compete with yourself. There's an amazing quote by Bob Marley where he says, "The day you stop racing is the day you win the race." So, like Nip said, the marathon continues. Let's go.
Oh, summer. It sounds good.
I can't stress this fifth piece of advice enough, but I would definitely suggest that you develop interests or hobbies outside of your subject area. I'm a business student, and in my second year of university I started my own podcast called Ambitious Odyssey. The aim was to speak with like-minded people, share stories, and talk about personal growth and development. If I had just stuck to business and just focused on doing things which were expected of me, I wouldn't have even thought about starting a podcast. I also got invested into a YouTube channel. I also invested in photography, all things which are outside of my subject area. So always keep your mind open to options. Do things that take you away from your subject area, because it's always good to refocus and recalibrate. So make sure that you give time to extracurricular activities, and it's not just for your own well-being. It will definitely appeal to employers, because at the end of the day, not every employer looks at your CV to see if you got first. They look at your extracurricular activities, what societies you were a part of, what you were doing outside of university. It will give them a bit more insight into who you are as a person, taking away all the achievements and all the grades, etc. They want to know more about you as a person and not just your grades. So keep that in mind. Sixth piece of advice I would give is to not let setbacks define you. Throughout university you might face a lot of setbacks, whether that might be not being accepted into a certain internship, grad program when you graduate, even a master's program, not getting that interview, not getting that specific grade. The key is to not let those specific moments define you. And a powerful quote, which is probably my favorite, is it's not what happens to you that matters, it's how you react. The reaction is everything. You might let that setback define you, which is completely the wrong response. So make sure you're proactive rather than reactive. The powerful book by Stephen Covey, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. He talks about being proactive rather than reactive. You don't want to lash out, be angry that you didn't get that specific interview. Work harder next time. Ask why you weren't successful. Be proactive. Seek out things that will make you a more competitive candidate, a better student that will achieve a better grade. So always be proactive. I can't stress this one enough.
It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it?
And the final thing, I feel like this video is has been a bit too serious. So the final thing I would recommend to all my up and coming university students is to have fun, man. These 3 years, 4 years, or if you're going to medical school here in the UK, I don't know how many years that is, going to be some of the most memorable years of your life. So make sure that you don't take them too seriously. If you ask any uni student, you know, they'll probably tell you that they took it too seriously. I certainly did. You know, chill out, do stupid things, not too stupid though. You know, go on adventures, try different things. You know, make sure you're enjoying yourself. You know, check in with friends, and you know, stay blessed, because at the end of the day, you know, these 3 years will go like this. You won't even know where they went. That's certainly the case for me. So make sure, above all, you enjoy yourself, take care of your mental health, and have a good time. And with that, we are finished with this video. Please let me know what you think by commenting below, liking this video, subscribing for more content. Please share some of the tips or advices that you might have for future students. Please follow me on my social media platforms, as you can see below, and yeah, stay tuned for new videos, because your boy is just getting started. Thank you for tuning in again, and I see you guys next time.